Okay guys, welcome back to another video. This is going to be pretty scuffed, not going to lie. It's going to be pretty chalked because I'm at my dad's now and I waited till my brother went to sleep and I'm on my laptop. This is just not the normal setup, so you're going to have to forgive me, but I'm just going to go over basically what happened this past week, where I'm at with my challenge and my funded accounts, and everything new that you guys should know about, because there are some pretty big changes that I'm thinking about making for next week, like really big, but I'm going to explain everything. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy, and I'll leave the timestamps again for this video so you can go through what you like to go through. Let's start off with the stats for each of the challenges here. So starting off here with my combine, which I think did the best actually, by far probably. So I don't know why my colors are so dull as well. I don't know if I got some colorblind mode on or what's going on here, but sorry, so dull. Okay, so this week, I've taken 4 trades this week on the combine. I'm gonna zoom out here. You can see Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Did not take a trade on Tuesday. I don't think I took a trade on any account on Tuesday. I just could not find a single trade all day. It was crazy. But anyways, Monday here, took a trade during a macro time here, and it was a partial win, so made just under 0.5 R. Not sure why, I forget, but made just under 0.5 R. Then we had a loss here on Wednesday. Now, right away, we're going to get into the main topic of the video. Basically, my friend Dawson, who I kind of got into trading a little bit in the past month or so, he did his own back testing, and he trades slightly differently with the same strategy. Sometimes he puts his stop loss right at the other side of the IFVG, and it's a hard stop as well. So out of curiosity, because I felt like I wasn't really doing anything, I went ahead and went through all of my back tested trades. I think a total of, like, not including break evens and not including trades in the AM session, it's like 150, 200 trades or something. So I went through all of those and I checked the win rate and the max RR hit when you put your stop loss right at the other side of the fair value gap, okay? So right here you'll see I just named it Dawson's win-loss, Dawson's risk-reward, okay? So the win rate overall, and I went through my brother's trades as well and checked it all out. He had like 80 or 90 there. So I checked it all out, and overall win rate with 1-to-1 is only 67 or 68, I think. But it's such a small stop or whatever. Price just loves to shoot in that direction. If it's going to win, it's just going to shoot. So it actually worked out in all of my testing. The average trade that hits 1-to-2 is like 63%, and the average trade to hit 1-to-5 is like 48%. It's crazy. It's crazy high. It seems totally unrealistic and nuts. That's why I went through so much data and checked everything thoroughly. I used a screen ruler overlay on my computer, and I like measured it for each trade to see what RR had hit in my back testing. I went through all of it, and that's what these stats over here are. And I did that for every single thing. So that's why you see right here 3.2 and 2.3 R. Because yesterday, being Thursday for me, because I'm recording this now on Friday night. Thursday, I took this trade here, which was absolutely insane. It was a 5-minute, so it was a long trade, and Trump spoke a lot during this trade, so it was just going crazy. And we almost, because MQ and MNQ were so different, I actually almost got stopped out. It was like a couple points or something right here. But I got super lucky, came up, hit 1 to 5, first ever trade I tried the variation on. And I did it with half risk. Okay, I only risked like 190 or something on this. Did the same thing today, second time ever trying this risk management variation. And as you can see over here, made 2.3 R, hit a partial, but price shot so fast, I made a bit more than expected, okay? So, yeah, just got super lucky. Well, with the extra money, I still would have made a little bit, but I made extra here because it shot so quickly. And yeah, it's worked out so super well so far. And no joke, DM me if you want to see it or whatever. I can show you the trades. But there were 3 trades after this, 2 of which I did not take because I was either sketched out about where I would go break even, or price was so volatile and I was scared about the Trump speaking thing, so I didn't get in the trades. They both won, and then there was another one after that actually would have hit partial as well. I think they were all partial wins, meaning they hit 1 to 2, because I found that taking partials at 1 to 2, taking 50% off at 1 to 2, and then letting the rest run to 1 to 5 is the best happy medium place between good, decent win rate and really good profits, like really good risk reward. So that's just my choice and what I found to be the best. I did so much math. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with doing math and stuff. That's what I've decided to consider, and I've been writing down the pros and cons of kind of switching to this risk management variation. If I had done full size, so $400 risk per trade on these last 2 trades, I would have passed my account. But as you can see here, I'm up 2190 on my account, so I have 810 more to go until I pass. Hopefully I can pass this account. Can't see why not with the good risk management, but I'm really hoping to pass this one. It'll be awesome. I started off this account with literally a 25% win rate with my first 4 trades, as you can see here. Loss, win, loss, loss here. But anyways, a lot of time on this one. Let's move on to my Top Step funded account. This is the worst for this week as well, I think. So first off, I had a loser on Monday. Then I took a partial win on Wednesday. So about 0.5 R down this week on the funded Top Step account, okay? And I think I couldn't find trades or something. I guess that's why. And I only got 2 trades. Wow, wicked. Well, let's move on to the MFF funded account here. So the MFF funded account, I did take a few trades. I have a lot of columns for this. Okay, this account's actually doing pretty well. 12 trades and I have 75% win rate. That's good. But a lot of these are partials. That's why the profit is so low, right? But I made almost 1.5 R yesterday on this account on Thursday, and then on Friday I made 0.77 R. I think this was because I didn't manage to get out at the right spot. I think I was only in this with 1 micro, and I tried to get out at 1 to 1, but it was moving really quick. So I think I messed that up, but it's cool, it's fine. So I actually am up around 200 Canadian dollars combined on my funded accounts this week, which is good, right? That's positive. And I'm up 760 something USD on my combine, which is great. Last week was 1100, and this week 760. Green weeks is awesome. But I'll show you guys maybe some of my back testing here. Just scroll through it. I don't know if you guys would be interested in knowing the actual numbers of a lot of these things, as you can see for the new variation and stuff. But anyways, it's really promising. Like with simulations, just purely off the back tested results, it's like twice as profitable as taking full TP at 1 to 1 with our regular stop loss, right? So here's my brother's results here for it. Well, I went through it for him, but if you guys are interested in any of it, you can take a look. And here are my old backtesting results that I went through as well, and check the statistics out for the variation. Also, I went back over all of my live trades, okay, and saw that I would have made 20 plus more R over the past, I think I took 60 trades. I would have made 20 plus more R over those trades if I was using this variation, okay? And also, between my 3 accounts that I traded this week, I made, after losses, I made 6.5 R, which is my best week ever, for sure. So that gives me a bit of hope as well, because just in the last 2 days from using the variation, I made 5.5 R. So that makes me feel good, gives me a bit more confidence, like I said. So yeah, just earlier, literally a couple hours ago, we went through the pros and cons, what we think the pros and cons might be for this. So cons being lower win rate, larger losing streaks because of that. Harder to find the break-even point because now I'm going to be going break-even at either 1-to-1 for the new stop loss or where the regular break-even point was for our old strat, which is the same strat. And I don't think I'm going to be switching to this on my expresses next week, although we'll see how I feel over the weekend some more. But I do have a lot of confidence in it because I have seen it in about 200 trades. And then over the past 2 days, I've seen many, many winners. And it's like twice as profitable in backtesting with the exact same trades. So it is pretty convincing. But of course, I'm pretty skeptical at the same time. And I don't want to rush into anything that I'm not familiar with. And that could screw me up, right? So got to be cautious. But I'm thinking I'm being pretty careful. And I'm going to do my best. Moving on here. It's hard to risk the correct amount because price is moving so quick and your stop is going to be less points. So your contracts matter even more kind of deal. Need to react faster with entry stops and targets moving around. Yeah, you have to set your limit order for your TP or whatever, or move your stop loss at the right time, right? So it could be a little bit more stressful that way. Slippage is going to be worse because you're risking more or because each point is worth more because of your higher contracts. If you get slipped, it's probably going to be a higher amount. And then you have the higher fees because of those extra contracts, right? So there are some cons, even more break-evens, which damage profits because of fees and stuff like that as well. So, but the pros, I think the pros really outweigh the cons. No questioning where stop loss is anymore because you kind of have to discern yourself where your stop loss should be. But with this variation, it's always at the bottom of that IFVG, so you always know the exact place. It's significantly more profitable over time, which I said was proven in the back testing, like way more profitable. One win can cover multiple losses, so you don't have to be stressed if you have 2 or 3 losing trades in a row because you know, okay, my next trade, if it's good, it might cover all of them. Unlike if you're doing 1-to-1, you lose 3 in a row. Okay, I got to win 3 in a row just to make that back, right? So there is mental aspects for sure. Don't need a high win rate to make money. So you don't have to trust in your strategy giving you a 70 or 80% win rate. Even if you have a 45 or 55% win rate, it'll still be super profitable. So I know this is hard for futures. It's not great for futures because your drawdown is trailing and it's a bit tighter. Futures is a bit harder than Forex for sure, I think, in my opinion. But I think if you just lower your risk to a certain amount, I think it'll make it worth it. And that's what I'm trying to do. So usually quicker trades. So the trades will hit either your break even or stop loss quicker. And that goes into less time in drawdown because it'll just stop you out pretty much. And then you'll just move on to the next instead of hovering around in drawdown for a while. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the pros and cons. But really, like, the difference in my mindset is a really big deal to me because a couple weeks ago, my strategy was a lot more complicated. It was harder to analyze and it gave me analysis paralysis pretty much when I was trying to take trades, which made me hesitate and still miss a lot of trades. And I strongly believe that is kind of what led me to blow my 2 top step combines because I was copy trading them like a few weeks ago. Because I was just missing the good trades and then I'd just jump in another trade and it would lose. So ever since I simplified it down just by doing one extra thing or one less thing, which is looking at the lower time frame to see if that fair value gap got inversed after the larger time frame. I don't do that anymore. I just look at the larger time frame. It's really like simplified my analysis and made it so that I don't really hesitate anymore, besides for today because of Trump and stuff, but whatever. Learn from my mistakes. And also understanding like actual like probabilities, because I look at a simulation and I see, wow, I just lost say 6 in a row. Like, imagine if I was in the middle of that, but I know, okay, I'm going to come back from that at the end of the month or 2 months or whatever. So that gives me a lot of confidence because I don't really care about the day-to-day results, and having a losing day, even if I lose 2 trades, it's like, whatever, this is going to happen. You just have to understand that and understand your edge and not make mistakes that are in your control. I know just a small edge in the market over time is going to make me money, and that's all I'm here for. I just want to build my capital and keep that small edge, right? So that's all I'm looking for, really. And a good enough win rate that I don't go on a big enough losing streak to blow my account. I simulated, I think it was a 50% win rate over 10,000 trades, and the highest losing streak was like 10 or something like that. So if I can keep a 50% win rate and low risk on my accounts, I really don't think I'll be blowing it. And that helps like calm my mind if I'm on a losing streak, right? So yeah, I'm not sure, like I said, if next week I'm going to be trading the variation on my funded accounts, but I probably will continue to do it on my combine, risking just 200 per trade. So I just have to make 4R next week, which is doable. It won't be easy, but we'll see how the market treats me next week anyways. As long as I'm green, that's really good. But I'm not going to be risking very much when I get these 3 funded accounts. Now I already have 2. Once I get a 3rd account, being a Top Step account, on my Top Step accounts, I'm going to risk 125 on each one per day, and on my MFF account, I'm going to risk 150 on the account per day, which is super low. It's low in comparison to the drawdown, right? But I want to allow for a longer losing streak, right? It's a slow game. If I'm risking that's $550 Canadian or so per day. If I'm risking that much per day, that's an insane amount. If I can make 0.5R a day on average, which would be really, really good, that's a lot of money. And I know I shouldn't be thinking about the money, but I'm trying to tell myself you don't need to risk too much. You can risk kind of low and still be really well off, especially for my age and my expenses, right? So I know this video has been super all over the place, and I'm not even sure where I shoved in all the recordings or how organized I have those. Sorry if they're not, but thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, you got something from it, and maybe you just want to see how I did this week. But definitely leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you're doing, how February's treating you, and since Trump's been just speaking and messing up the market, signing things, putting tariffs on Canada and everything. But yeah, let me know if there's anything else that you want to see, anything specific, and I'll see you at the end of next week, hopefully, for that recap. Hopefully we made some more progress on our accounts, but most importantly, have done the right things every day. So anyways, guys, have a good weekend, and thanks for watching.